Y'all, Brunt Work Boots reached out to me about reviewing a pair of their boots. And I gotta tell you, it couldn't come at a better time. I'm working a shutdown at work, 7/12s. It would be great to have a comfortable pair of boots. So we're gonna unbox them and get with it. We're gonna open these things up here in a minute, but let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have been an electrician for close to 28, 29 years now. Man, it's been that long. But I can tell you, I've worn just about every work boot there is out there. I've worn Red Wing, I've worn Doc Martens, I've worn Timberlands, I've worn Wolverines, I've worn cheap Walmart boots. And for the past 10 years or so, I probably have strictly gone with Ariat work boots. I'm really comfortable in them. I like the soles, the technology. But these boots right here intrigue me. They come in at a really good price. These are $149. Let's open them up and take a look at what they are. Now I like a slip-on pair of boots, which is what these will be. This is not a shoebox, it's a toolbox. I think these guys are serious about work. It's a new company. They've only been around for a couple of years. But it seems in their history, they say these boots are made by working people for working people. Now it comes with this little Brunt rag. We got this little card about their boots, their sole technology. They do have two insoles in them, so if they're a little bit tight, you can pull one out. And they also have work gear, like pants and shirts and things like that. Yes, my whiskey is on ice. I worked 12 hours today and I wanted something cold. Let's get with these boots. They're packaged really well. All right, so this is their Bulldog linerless boot. Like I said, they go for about $149, which is a really good price on a pair of boots. Now, I typically wear a more Western style boot, which will have a heel. And so I'm not used to wearing a flat sole boot. But I got a feeling these are gonna be quite comfortable. Let's take a look at the insoles. They said there was two, and sure enough, there's a really thin one I suppose you could take out if it's a little tight on you. And then there's a really, it says triple layer comfort, a really thick, comfortable feeling insole. Let's go ahead and put these back in. There is no liner on the inside. Now they do sell the lined boots as well, but these don't have them. I'm gonna say it's not like a shiny leather or patent leather, but it's not suede either. It's just a nice soft leather. Got Brunt on the back, Brunt on the side. Now I'm gonna say this, I know already that they do run big. This is the second pair I've had, so I know their return policy works good. I got an 11.5 and they were really too big on me. But what I can say is that one day I did wear them to work to try them out. They were extremely comfortable. I've got lower back issues, and if I'm on my feet for a long time, my back will hurt in a pair of work boots. And the day I did wear these, I had to do some troubleshooting in a substation, and I was on my feet for 2 or 3 hours. And I got into my truck and I realized that my back was not hurting. These things were really comfortable. But what I want to do, like I said, I'm in a turnaround right now. And I'm working every day and I'm out in the field quite a bit. So I'm going to be able to put these boots through their paces, and I'm going to do that for 7 days. And I'll get back with you. Now there are several boots. Let's go ahead and take a look at their website. These are the only pull-ons they have. But you can see there are several styles, and I'm sure you'll find something you like, and their prices are really nice. The prices are really good, and I think it's just because they're a newcomer into the market and they're trying to make a name. Now, one of the things I did notice about their boots, with the flat soles, if you work in an industry where you're going to be on a ladder a lot, I know a heel is required in some places. not so much in others. So if that's going to be a big deal for you, they do have one or two boots in there you can look that do have a heel, but most of them are these flat sole shoes. But I'm going to go ahead and wear these things for 7 days, guys, and I'll be back with you and let you know what I think, let you know where to find them. See y'all in a bit. Well, I guess for you it'll be like that. Y'all, I'm back. I've worn these boots now for 7, 8, 9 days. I'm not even sure anymore. I don't know what day it is anymore. These turnarounds get long, and I got a long ways to go. But anyway, let's talk about the boot. So first, let me start by saying I really wanted to like these boots. Anytime someone sends you a product to review, you want to like it. And these boots are a mixed bag for me. I told you they run quite big. I started with 11.5, traded down to an 11, and I really could have gone to a 10.5. Now in a tennis shoe, I wear a 12. In a work boot, I usually wear an 11. And I could have gone down another half size with these. Could have gone to a 10.5. They are quite large. With that being said, these are also, this is hard to say. The soles on these boots are super, super comfortable. I have been on my feet a lot. I've put miles on these boots in the last 8 or 9 days, whatever it is. I've walked on gravel. I've walked on hot asphalt. I've walked on expanded metal. I've walked hundreds of expanded metal steps with these things on. I've stood in electrical rooms for hours that have steel floors, and the soles on these boots are extremely comfortable. I've had no back pain at all while wearing them, which is great, and I love it. I love it. I love it. But everything else about these boots feel extremely cheap. The leather, it's not bad leather, but it's not real supple. It's the uppers kind of feel strange. And guys, I wear cowboy boots every day. Every day of my life, I'm wearing cowboy boots just about. And something about these uppers here, they fall in a weird spot with my socks, and it took me a couple of days before I was comfortable wearing them even. They would rub my feet weird. They're very flexible. The soles, they don't have a whole lot of grip to them. When it does get a little wet, they'll get a little bit slippery, but I didn't find it was a real big issue with them. I just think they're overpriced. I think at $149, I don't find these boots attractive. At $100, maybe then they would become much more attractive. I think they can make a little better product. They feel like Walmart boots. That's the honest truth, except for the soles. The soles are extremely, extremely comfortable. The liners in them, they are really comfortable, really thick this one is, and it's holding up well. Like I said, I've walked a lot in these boots, and this is key. These things really are comfortable. But other than that, other than the soles of these boots, nothing else really is. These are not even a steel toe boot, but you can see this leather's just not real soft. Not a whole lot of flex to them, which may be a good thing as well. I mean, they're not sagging, they're standing straight up. But like I said, I just think they're a little overpriced. I think if Brunt would come down a bit on their pricing, and it could be because of marketing. You see these boots everywhere. As soon as you search for work boots, your Facebook feed is going to be loaded with these boots. Google's going to be loaded with these boots. They're spending a lot of money on marketing, and I wish they would spend a little more money on the craftsmanship, the leather quality of the boots. Like I said, I really wanted to like them. They were super comfortable. I can't even say that enough. The soles are extremely comfortable, but everything else on these boots just falls short. The leather doesn't feel real high quality. The craftsmanship of them, the stitching is just okay. The soles are like a two-piece. They have a rubber lining down at the bottom. It's got a fake Goodyear welt on it. I know it's not a real welt. They are 100% glued together, and I'm not exactly sure how long these will last, but they have held up in this last week really nicely. They hardly look like they've been worn. So, like I said, it's a mixed bag for me. Would I spend $150 on them? Personally, I would go back to a pair of Ariats. Now I'm gonna spend a little more money on a nice pair of Ariats, but I'm gonna get something that I like a little bit better than this. So I just don't know if these are worth the money, guys. I wanna be honest with you. I don't wanna steer you wrong, and Brunt is spending a lot of money to shove these boots down your throat. Just think about it before you buy them. They're not a bad pair of boots. They're comfortable. I just think they're a little overpriced. Guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll see y'all on Everyday Man.